Hello, MCU fans! Today will be a teaser for all of the upcoming videos wrapping up the year 2024 in the MCU. Now, I've done this the past couple of years, and it's always a lot of fun to look back on the present year and to look ahead at what we have in store. So starting early next week, I'll be dropping a video every 2 to 3 days, so there should be a lot to look forward to. Well, but you may be saying to yourself, yeah, but there's only been 4 new entries in 2024, and X-Men 97 doesn't really even connect to the MCU yet. So sure, you can talk about those, but is that it? Oh, no, that is far from it, because remember, all 13 seasons of Netflix have now been added to the Sacred Timeline canon, and boy, do they add a lot of drama and excitement to every one of these videos. So let's talk about what's ahead. So the first will be unanswered questions in the MCU, and there are a lot of them. In fact, it's always fun to try to figure out what are the unanswered questions and when might we get an answer. And now you add in the Netflix stuff, and man, that list has really grown. We'll also look at some of the questions that may have been answered. There weren't many that were answered, but hey, there were still some, so we'll cover those. We'll also look at the state of heroism in the MCU. In particular, where is each hero located? What's their current status? When were they last seen? And where will they show up next? And we'll also look at all of the groups that I think will be forming by the time we reach Avengers 5 Doomsday, and there are a lot of them. We'll also look at the state of villainy. And this one is so interesting because I get so many comments on this video. In particular, comments about whether I put people in the right category. Are they dead? Are they alive? Are they on probation? Or are they reformed? So leave your comments. I read them all, and I change things if I did get something wrong. So always a lot of fun. Plus, I'll also indicate if someone is a variant or from across the multiverse, because that's helpful to keep in mind. We'll also look at the heroes and loved ones that have been lost. There is a lot of death in the MCU. So in particular, we'll look at how many superheroes have died, how many public servants, family or friends, pets, or reformed villains. And let me tell you up front, it's not easy to be a public servant in the MCU. Man, there are a ton of police, FBI, district attorneys, councilmen, etc. Man, it's just not easy. It's not an easy place to live. We're going to also do a ranking of all 65 titles. Yeah, all the Netflix ones are added in here because I break those down by season. So, oh man, I always get so much feedback on this because obviously ranking is a very personal decision, even though I try to be as objective as possible, because I will break it down by looking at things like the hero, the villain, the story, as well as bonus points. And notice I've included I Am Groot here because I Am Groot is kind of a palate cleanser, right? It's not a spectacular show, and it's not a terrible show. It's just kind of right down the middle. So anything that ranks below I Am Groot, yeah, that's not good. And there's a fair number below I Am Groot. We'll also look at the state of the MCU in Phase 5. Right now, where we're at, how are things going? Would Uncle Feige be happy with my review of the state of the MCU? We'll have to wait and find out, because I don't want to make him mad, but I got to call it like I see it. So we'll talk about the good and the bad. Next, we'll discuss the upcoming Phase 5 and Phase 6 slates. And this is kind of interesting. This is what I had thought the slate for 2024 was going to look like when I did my last year-end summary. Obviously, several things have changed. Marvel Zombies isn't coming out till next year. Moon Girl actually came out in February, but it was only half the season. The rest is coming out next year. Kraven the Hunter was delayed to December. I will be covering that, by the way. Agatha Coven of Chaos changed its name multiple times. We didn't get the Scarlet Witch, Witches Road special presentation that was rumored. Oh well, she's coming. She's coming back. We will see Scarlet Witch eventually. Freshman year has been delayed just a month, not much. And of course, Beyond the Spider-Verse, I was hoping against hope. It was an educated wish, hoping that it would come out in spring of 2025. Nope, maybe not even until late 2026 or 2027. Finally then, I will do a breakdown and review of What If Season 3. I am really excited about this season. I will probably do it like I did last year, where instead of covering it daily, I will do a summary at the end of all the, special things we learned, exciting facts, and how everything fits into the overall timeline. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And also, for DC and Star Wars fans, don't worry, I'm covering Creature Commandos and Skeleton Crew as well. This is just focusing on the MCU year-end stuff. And the last thing to mention is we do have a Discord, and we have a What If pitch contest. So we would love to have you join us. In particular, you can do pitch entries for anything. Whether it's MCU, Star Wars, DC, you name it, we want your entries. It is a lot of fun. We've done it twice already, and this year is going to be bigger than ever. There's over 1,900 members on the Discord, conversations 24/7, and we would love for you to be part of it. I will leave a pinned comment so you can join. Also, if you don't mind, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. You can check out more content, and we'll all continue to enjoy the ever-growing, the ever-changing Marvel Cinematic Universe.